Hi, I'm Meredith Lee from Lee Real Estate, and I'm here with Halli Holden from Lee Real Estate and Mandy Kuipers, the mortgage originator from American Bank and Trust. We were kind of looking for some tips on first-time home buyers. What kind of program do you guys have for a first-time home buyer?
So our biggest program currently is through South Dakota Housing, and within that there are programs within that. But the biggest thing I think to emphasize with that is basically there's programs that can cover your down payment, so there's no down payment, and then also there's what's called fixed rate plus, where you cover 3% of your closing costs. So literally can get into a loan with bringing no money in, and then they also have a new program that's called the Grant for Grads, where you can get up to 5% towards, and if your closing costs in that don't even equal that much, that it can actually go down towards your down payment also. So lots of programs within South Dakota Housing that you don't necessarily even have to bring any money into the closing. So
for a first-time buyer, walk us through what the pre-approval process would look like.
It's actually very easy. With technology nowadays, you can actually go right to our website, and it's probably a 20-question, very, very basic date of birth, social security number, those kind of things. That application authorizes me to pull credit. So basically, we pull in any liabilities you have, look at your income, and see where that debt to income is at. That's kind of the biggest thing we look up front to see the dollar amount that we can pre-approve you with, to be able to go and see you guys, to see what houses they should be looking at, so they're not looking at something that is out of their price range or their comfort zone. Then we can give them an idea of what that payment's going to look like, so that their comfort level is where it needs to be before they're even looking at a property. So
You had mentioned the down payments and also closing costs. What's the difference between the two of them?
So the difference between those are, your down payment is basically can be anywhere from 3.5% to 20%. That basically gets taken right off that purchase price. So that's the amount, basically gets you to that loan amount of what you're going to borrow in the end. Your closing costs are anything from bank fees, appraisal, title work, your first year's insurance, taxes that are due on the property, which are normally paid by the sellers. But so that's that difference. It's basically that is going to come right off your loan amount, and then the amount you have to bring in on the bank side.
So once someone gets pre-approved, they find the house they want to buy, they put in the offer, and their offer gets accepted, what happens with you after that process?
So basically on the bank side, there's 6 things that I need before I can have a full application. Most times we're waiting on that purchase agreement. Once I have that, basically I will get to the customers to sign what we call their initial disclosures. That just consists of their application, those things. The biggest thing is they'll sign a document that lets me order appraisal, title work, and those things are ordered right away once we get those information to get that process started. And then normally it's anywhere from, I'd say we're about 5 to 6 weeks out right now from date we get purchase agreement.
We just want to thank Mandy Kuipers, loan originator from American Bank and Trust, for coming and talking with us today. And thank you for tuning in to our Community Spotlight.